Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have quite a bit of news to go cover over here when it comes to, well, the PlayStation 5 Assassin's Creed physical game copy is kind of just disappearing. People not being happy with DRM, people still being a little bit upset on Assassin's Creed Shadows, which I will be fully honest with you guys, I still do not hate, although there is a lot of, well, critique and criticisms that are very, very valid, so I don't want to go and sweep that underneath the rug. We'll talk about that a little bit throughout this video again, because a lot of people are kind of upset about it, and a lot of people aren't necessarily the biggest fans of it. I almost want to open up the Steam concurrent player count for Assassin's Creed 2 as well. I kind of wanted to go and pull this up right before I start my video itself, but let's go look right this second too. We'll bring that up throughout the video. And of course, as well, just a lot of just casual weekend news. So if you guys will sit back, relax, and enjoy, subscribe if you guys are new, and I appreciate y'all so much for watching here in the first place. We'll probably be live actually as of right this second when this video drops up on Twitch. Just want to go and say hi. We'll probably be playing some comfy Assassin's Creed. Hell, I have no webcam on and relax, and we have the Twitters down below. And of course, give me your thoughts and comments and everything down below. So as you guys know, we've seen Assassin's Creed Shadows go and launch, and I don't hate the game. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, but I played a lot of it. I had early access to it, and I made a few videos on it, and we've seen a lot of controversy. There's people that are very unhappy with this game for some valid reasons and some not so valid reasons. And I kind of want to more focus on the game itself, where, well, we're seeing a lot of the physical copies of the game not moving. Now, one big issue I've always had, it's kind of like the big, I guess, topic point in the video, with little things sprinkled in, like the fact that Minecraft is literally getting an update, which is kind of fun for me. I'll probably play that. But when it comes to me, I've kind of been a big fan of like physical games, game preservation, console news, kind of like what I like on this channel. Obviously, I like other things and want to expand out my content on the channel too, but sometimes it's like interesting to talk about. So right this second, we're kind of noting to go and see on how many people are currently playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. And right now it's at 43,000. Now, there might be a few people on console. I'd probably actually say there's probably a lot more people on console, say PlayStation, and of course as well on the Ubisoft launcher. So like these numbers are definitely low. Like I can't go and sit here and lie and be like, wow, this game only has 43,000 people, what a flop. But all things considered, it really isn't as impressive as most people would probably expect. Now, as we look through all these, you guys can see like it kind of topped out at 60,000 on Saturday so far, kind of tapering on down. And if you look at other things like Monster Hunter Wilds and other various games, this is a relatively poor performance. So also don't forget those games are also available on console and other various platforms, even Xbox games too. And well, yeah, it's just not that good. And that's why things are getting intriguing over here because, well, we saw this, and I think there's been a lot of attention over here in the gaming sphere about the fact that Assassin's Creed Shadows disc versions are basically just piling on up. This could be edited, who even knows? But right now we're just seeing a lot more of these games just kind of sitting around, flopping around, because you need to have the internet already installed in the first place. And one thing that people do not like, which is on the online DRM. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically, if you guys remember SimCity, I will always go back to this example, where you basically we have a required internet access to play the game. I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of that. Sometimes, especially for single player experiences, you want to go and be able to, enjoy the game. You want to be able to go and play it when your internet's out. Like, let's say you have a problem. Let's go and say you're in a different area. I don't know. Like, what if someone else downloading something and it just makes the game laggy? I'm sure you guys have all been through that with Call of Duty or Monster Hunter, whatever it might be. But right now we're seeing these from a lot of different folks out here too as well. That, well, for this, games like Assassin's Creed Shadows over here for the PS5 are apparently just, well, not going to be doing anything with it at all. Like now, this might be a little bit of an extraneous photo because it's all piled on top of each other, but I think it paints the picture well. People don't like the idea of this DRM. People don't like the idea of having physical, but you're still tied into regardless. And that's what I don't like. At the end of the day, I do not like the idea that I'm stuck doing things online, that I'm stuck having to go and deal with this, even with physical games, and especially if it's a single player game experience. Imagine me playing, let's say, Stardew Valley, and I have to have that always online. That would suck. Let's go and say I want to go play like God of War. That would suck. Horizon. That would suck. And that's kind of the whole point of having a physical disc edition console, so you don't have to worry about this stuff. And we saw the issues when the PlayStation networks have gone offline and we had to have a weird connection just making things are working. It's not really a nice vibe. It's not really good stuff. I don't like it. It's not cool. But apparently also other people are kind of thinking the same exact way. Because like I said, you need to have the internet to install the game. Most people do, not the biggest deal. But if you have to go and have online access, and that kind of ties into things like the microtransaction stores. And I talked about this in a prior video, but like it's a big deal. Like, I don't like having microtransactions in a single player game. I don't like having a physical game disc that I plug on in that I still have to go and worry about having a massive update. And one big, I always complain about this, but I think you guys would probably agree, I don't like it when I have to go and buy a game, and then as I buy the game, it just gives me like a digital download code. Because realistically, it's almost easier for me to go to the store and have my credit card information all set on up and just have it automatically applied than having to go type in a 15 code. It's not a big deal at the end of the day, but just a little caveat and things that annoy me. So it does kind of seem like the physical vibe for this is not going to go well, especially with like Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy stores kind of cycling on out. And of course, as well, it's just not a vibe. And people even are in the comment section are like being like, hey, don't mind. Okay, well, maybe you guys see this decider, but basically like, hey, what is the point of having a physical copy for anything at this point? I doubt that's even specific to Assassin's Creed Shadows, which is valid. That's just one of those many reasons we want Ubisoft to go under in general. Now, I don't want Ubisoft to go bankrupt, but I do want them to get their stuff together, because we're also seeing other big issues too, as well as people are floating around, or there's things like the AI as well. And we cover this in a separate video, but it's just bad, dude. It's just bad. Like, you could dodge so many different things. The game is kind of shoddy, and I'm still playing it. I still enjoy it. I'm not hating the game, but like, you can kind of tell, like, this really could be better. You know, it really could be better. And that's where I think a lot of people are getting like kind of skeptical on. We'll probably touch on this for the next few days because there is a lot of drama coming out, and it is a proper big game. Like, I'm sure most of you guys know what Assassin's Creed is, but it is a disappointing thing to go and see you crawl across the entire map, and well, any normal AI probably would not be allowing this. And I do think Ubisoft needs to step their stuff up just a little bit better. It is a little bit on the disappointing side. Now, as we kind of go through some more stuff, we actually have a brand new Minecraft update, surprisingly enough, where they're trying now to have more vibrant details. It's called vibrant visuals. And I mean, I was a Minecraft kid when I was growing up. Like, I kind of, like, that was like my teenage years. So it's like, I've had shader packs, I've had updates, whatever it might be. And I'm actually kind of curious if you guys are going to check out the Minecraft movie. I don't think I really want to. I don't think I'm the biggest fan of it. I'm not the demographic, I think. I'm not, hot take, I like Jack Black, but I think he plays the same character in every movie, such as like The Rock. So I don't think I really want to watch more movies of him. Like, I love the guy, don't get me wrong. I grew up on the dude. There's like Shallow Hal and like a lot of old OG videos, you know. I'm sure you guys can name like 15. School of Rock, like Nacho Libre. He's had some banging movies. Like, I love the guy. But nowadays, he's a little bit on the older end, and I do feel like I'm playing and watching the same movie. Same with The Rock, same with a few other various like big actors. And I don't hate them. I just don't like seeing them every other 3 months in some random new publication. But anyway, Minecraft itself is getting a cool update. If you guys are into Minecraft yourselves, you guys are probably going to like it. And of course, as well, even some more bigger news out here too is with on the topic of movies and all that. Split Fiction. I want to play this game. I want to do like a Twitch stream or YouTube stream of this. I need to go and find some nice girl, and we can go and sit there and fight for a while. I would love to play Split Fiction because I just wanted to play this game. I never actually had a chance to go and check out It Takes Two. Really would like to. So basically saying this is over now, like they're getting the movie rights. This game has been selling extremely well. Millions of players doing good. And I think right now Assassin's Creed's at around 2 million or so, give or take, for when it comes to how many sales they've had. But the Split Fiction game is apparently getting bids for a new movie. Now, we've been seeing a lot more of an expansion on the movie side when it comes to, like, say, God of War. We saw The Last of Us. We're seeing, you know, the Halo show. And now we're even seeing more of these even indie type style games. One thing I'm surprised about, and I'm curious your thoughts down below, is that we've never had a GTA movie. Like, of all things, I feel like that's kind of a big one, dude. A GTA movie sounds phenomenal and kind of dope. So I'm not sure why we've never done that. But a lot of these big games like Uncharted, which also had a movie, like these fit well. Like, some of these video games are story made in the first place, and it kind of makes a lot of sense of why they'd work out well. So we've had a lot of big things too. And I also want to kind of wind down the last infographic I forgot to show is that as we've also been seeing a lot of these physical game sales going down, we're seeing more in the digital age, whether there are more movies being shown, things on Game Pass, PS Plus, streaming, or whatever. But it kind of sucks because it seems like the physical video game sales have gone down so much, which is still the big topic of this video. We have these cool updates and visual updates or movies or whatever, which is cool. But we also just want to make sure the physical games we have are important. Saying like right now there's a huge drop to under $2 billion as of last year, an 85% decline from the past, which makes sense. We're online now. It's okay. It's not like the end of the world. Video games are still doing well, but it does kind of go to show that once again, physical game discs are kind of just on the way out, and there's not much else we can do. They said at around 2024, it's around $2 billion of a drop. And of course, we've had big things like Nintendo, which was very kind of a big pusher on physical games. and that's maybe gone down. Same thing too with the PS5, getting the PS5 Digital, getting things such as the PS5 Pro, which is also only digital, unless we have the attachments. It kind of makes sense, and it kind of ties it all together as we've been talking about throughout this video. But at the end of the day, things are still a little bit weird on that end. So give me your thoughts and comments and everything down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. I appreciate you guys all so much here for watching here in the first place, and you guys are all dope. So have a good rest of your nights. Come swing by the Twitch stream if you guys are bored. And of course, I'd love to hear all your thoughts and comments and everything all down below.